I have quit YouTube no less than 12 times in the past month. You shouldn't do it. Don't do it. What's going on? What's going strong? What's going wrong? It is I, cooking up another one, and this one is not supposed to be inspirational. It's just supposed to be me kind of pushing you away from something that you might otherwise regret doing. Now, let's just be honest. YouTube is like a startup business. It is a business. YouTube is a business, right? It's a small business, and most people fail. You know, most people fail in the first year, 2 years, 3 years of doing a startup of a small business, and it just kind of is what it is. You shouldn't quit just because it's hard, but you should also understand that it's hard and it takes dedication. At first you do it because of the fame and the fortune, I guess. For me, it wasn't the fame and the fortune. For me, it was just, the idea of doing the thing that I believe I'm built for, and that is entertaining, persuading, and pushing people to be better, right? That's just me. I don't know what your creator journey is or why you got started, but I'm just gonna tell you shouldn't quit just because it's getting hard and because the numbers aren't coming in and stuff. I can give you some tools that you can use, but tools aside, you just gotta know that you gotta do this. You gotta know that this is for you. You have to. Say what you want about Kanye West, man. If you saw his documentary, if you were paying attention to anything going on with that man, you would know. Nobody believed in that man more than that man believed in that man. And there's an almost, if you fail, it's delusional. Let's not even say almost. If you fail, you're delusional. Be okay with being delusional. But if you succeed, then everyone talks about you like I'm about to talk about Kanye. He did his thing, man. By the way, I'm not holding the thing. He did his thing. Did I just set off an alarm? All right, second gear we go. Kanye did his thing by believing in himself. He believed that he was worth it. He believed that his genius should be heard and understood. So he just kept pushing forward, even though he had to walk into spaces and places where people were like, who is this crazy dude? His stuff is cool, but who is this crazy dude? You gotta be willing to be that crazy dude or crazy chick. You gotta be willing to believe that you're worth it. Your content's worth it. That your channel is worth it. Whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or otherwise, you gotta believe that you're worth it and that your voice should be heard. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you can follow all of everyone's favorite advice on content creation and stuff, and you can get some numbers, and then all of a sudden it starts going the other way, and whatever. You can follow everybody's advice, and at the end of the day, if you don't believe that you're worth it, you ain't, man, stop it. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do. Meet with the content creators you want to meet with. I'm going to tell you right now, I've met with a lot of prominent content creators, okay, with millions upon millions of viewers and millions of views and blah, blah, blah. And there's a level of confidence you have to have before they're even willing to talk to you as more than just a fan. Or do you want to just fanboy when you meet Dancing Dan Rue, or do you want to do some content with him? Am I not able to get into reverse? My God. Do you want to do content with him? The reason why I was able to do an interview with him is because he saw that I was worth talking to. And it's not like, oh, you're not worth talking to because, you're not a monster, massive creator. I'm not a massive, creator. I'm not this guy that's got millions upon millions of views. Actually, that's a lie. I do, at this point, have millions of views. But I'm still not pulling in $7,000 a month in YouTube. So to say that he and I are on the same wavelength is incorrect at best. A lie at worst. But that's not the point. YouTubers actually don't care about that. What they care about is, are you a complete person? Are you a whole human? I don't want to sit here and make you feel good about yourself. I don't want to have to tell you, hey, you're worth my time. No one has the time to do that. Between incepting, which is creating the content in your head, and then getting a thing, and I'm creating the camera right now, but between all of that stuff, then you have to edit, then you have to figure out all the... I don't have time to make you feel good. I barely feel good my daggone self. So are you that person that can say that they know they're supposed to be here? You got to know that right now. I'm going to tell you that, you deserve to be here. I'm going to tell you that. Whether you listen to me or not is up to you. But you deserve to be here. If you're watching this video, I guarantee it's because you really don't want to do the hard stuff is starting to make you think whether or not it's worth it. And I'm going to tell you it's worth it. I'm going to tell you it's worth it not because of all the money you're going to make. I'm going to tell you it's worth it because Ron Canada, if you don't know him, Google him real quick. Ron Canada and I had a conversation over lunch one day, and he said, yo, we do this because we have to. He's talking about acting specifically. He's like, I have enough money, I make enough money, especially in streams, for me to not do this anymore. Why do we keep going to these casting calls and stuff? It's because me, J.K. Simmons, and all these other people, we have to. If we don't, then, And that is huge. Because you get it. If you understand what I'm saying right now, you get it. I can't really explain it any better than that. Than to say that if I don't do this thing, if you don't breathe, something bad happens. Well, I'm not gonna say you die. Nah, your brain will work out some stuff and then try to, whatever. But if I don't do this, it's almost worse than not breathing. When you get to the point that you want to be so successful that you want it as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful and no one can stop you. It's that simple. Like you would have to literally not exist anymore for you to not be successful under that paradigm. So, long way of saying you're worth it. Know that you're worth it. I'm here for you. You can test me on that. Hit me in the comments or find me on another platform and DM me. But I'm here for you, man. Woman, whatever. I'm here for you. Do your thing. Just you got to believe it, though. You got to believe it because this don't get no easier. It really doesn't. I know that because life stuff is currently making me think, do you even want to be a content creator anymore? And as I stare into this camera lens right now, I can tell you the answer is yes. I just know that it's hard and it's going to keep being hard. And that's fine. I'm still finding my footing. You got to find yours. All right. I'm the chef boy. You just got the recipe. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, whatever. I'll holler at y'all soon.